How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. And today we're going to be taking a look at whether or not ExpressVPN allows for torrenting or peer-to-peer activities. So, they don't necessarily advertise that on their website, and that could be possibly because the nature of torrenting or sharing files between users, peer-to-peer users. The problem with that is that the legislation on whether that's legal or not differs quite a bit, actually, between one country and another. So for example, in Japan, you could actually go to prison for torrenting, for engaging in torrenting. So it's really necessary for you to use a VPN. In other countries, you might get a warrant, you might get a letter from your ISP. For example, in the States, other countries are more lenient. You could do whatever you want as long as you're not redistributing the files or you're trying to make profit off of the copyrighted material that you're downloading. So it really depends on each country. So I would understand if ExpressVPN doesn't really want any of that, let's say, headache of perhaps being accused of promoting illegal activities. So yeah, that's probably why they don't really advertise it, but they do support peer-to-peer and torrenting. So let's go ahead and here this is a public torrent, really. This is a public file. There's, of course, you should definitely always check with your local laws, again, just to make sure that you're doing everything legally, fully legally. So a Charlie Chaplin movie here, which is a public domain torrent. And as you can tell, I'm connected to ExpressVPN. I'm also connected to the lightweight UDP protocol. Don't take my speed as an example. It's you're probably going to have better speeds. My download speed is at about 5.6, 5.7 megabits per second. So here's what I'm getting with the download speed here. Of course, as you can tell, it's definitely working, it's allowed, and ExpressVPN is encrypting everything. Now, if you're in a censorship heavy country, or if you're in a country where you might get in serious trouble, if you are caught using just torrenting in general, I would recommend that you keep the network lock on just in case your VPN drops for whatever reason. The VPN connection drops, your internet connection, your entire internet connection will get disconnected if that happens, just so that none of the leaks get to your ISP. So, I'm going to just delete this real quick. And if perhaps, let's say you don't want your, this is another option you can do, by the way, just if you want to torrent, for example, you want to stay secure. Okay, let's keep this on. We're going to have to turn it off, by the way. So keep this on. And another thing is that if you want to only have your VPN affect your torrenting client, maybe you want to play a game and you don't want your connection to be switched to Paris, for example, or your IP address. So maybe you just want your torrenting client to be affected by the VPN. So you go ahead to split tunneling, only allow selected apps to use the VPN, select your torrenting client. And when you turn on the VPN, the only thing that is going to be secured, or the only application that's going to be using the encryption tunnel of ExpressVPN is qubittorrent here. So this is another way you can do your torrenting if you would like. So yeah, I'm in a country where none of that really matters, so I don't need the kill switch. And with regards to split tunneling, I don't exactly have to use a VPN to torrent. With regards to protocols, but I understand a lot of you guys are in countries where you really do have to just keep yourself secure. You want to avoid any possible headache from your ISP or the authorities, or whatever it is. With protocols, you could use automatic, but I do choose to stick to lightweight UDP for consistency. And you've got the OpenVPN UDP, which is a really good variant of OpenVPN UDP and ExpressVPN. It's very well optimized and it's quite a bit fast. But generally, lightweight UDP is the best performing protocol, so I just go with that anyways. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Again, if you guys are interested in ExpressVPN, you'll find links to special deals and discounts in the description down below, as well as a full review that'll give you more of an in-depth look into the privacy policy, speed streaming, and torrenting capabilities, as well as security and features. So be sure to keep that in mind if you guys are interested. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you learned something, like and subscribe to stay up to date with more VPN and cybersecurity news. Besides that, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day.